And a viral BMX video has people outraged around the country because of its lack of sensitivity to the homeless. The video shows bikers doing tricks over homeless people on Skid Row. The controversy came after OSS Bike Shop posted the video to Facebook and Instagram. While the owner of OSS does not feel the video is offensive, the company posted on Facebook that nobody who works at or owns OSS had anything to do with the video. The video does feature Brandon Begin, who is sponsored by OSS.
And military veterans attending City College now have a weapon to combat stress. The Veteran Service Centers on campus demonstrated this new technology at an open house earlier this week. Users guided through a series of relaxation exercises in order to complete a number of on-screen tasks.
Basically what it does is it measures digital perspiration, heart rate, as well as oxygen saturation for levels that are indicative of being in a relaxed state. If you become relaxed enough, you're able to complete that task. Ultimately, what we want to accomplish is a physical motor memory to learn to relax.
The Veteran Service was able to acquire this new technology using funds provided through the Wounded Warrior Foundation. It is available for free use for veterans.
And a night of music and dancing and comedy as 20 acts compete at the San Diego City College Spring Talent Show. The theme for tomorrow night's show is Ain't No Stoppin' Us Now. Tickets are only $10 and the money raised goes to scholarships. The fun starts at 7 p.m., so be sure to support the students and teachers and go Knights. And once again, guys, the Mountain West tournament is in full swing, and the San Diego State Aztecs are looking to reel in a championship as they head on their way to the NCAA tournament. The beautiful Nate Holmes is here to tell us all about the sports this week.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Shakina. That is right. There's just one word to describe the Aztecs in yesterday's game: unstoppable. SDSU took on Utah in Las Vegas for the Mountain West tournament. The Aztecs started the game with an 8-0 run, and Utah missed their first 9 shots. And that set the stage for the rest of the game. SDSU played a tough defense. By the end of the first half, Aztecs were up 36-15. After halftime, SDSU continued to dominate the Aggies. Conference Player of the Year Xavier Thames led the Aztecs with 15 points and 7 assists, and not far behind was Winston Shepard with 13 points and 4 rebounds. The team was all business in a 73-39 victory. Aztecs play tonight at 6 p.m. against UNLV in the semifinals. And on the pro side, it's not looking good for Laker fans. NBA star Kobe Bryant is out for the season indefinitely after a knee injury. The team made the announcement on Wednesday. Bryant is still recovering from a bone fracture in his left knee. The Lakers star will have the entire offseason to heal, rehabilitate, and prepare for the next season. Here's what he had to say in a press conference earlier this week.
I'm just doing everything I can to get my body ready and be 100%. And I have 7 months to do that, so I feel pretty good about it.
Obviously, courtside seats. How about that?
The day after, Lakers head coach Mike D'Antoni announced point guard Steve Nash will also be out for the season after a series of injuries. Lakers have 17 games left this season. The team is 22-43 in the Western Conference. And teeing off in the golf world, the U.S. Open could be making its way to San Diego once again. An invitation to host the 2021 tournament has been extended to Torrey Pines South. The proposal will be voted on by City Council on Monday. Torrey Pines previously hosted the U.S. Open in 2008 when Tiger Woods defeated Rocco Mediate in a playoff despite competing with various leg and knee injuries. And the San Diego Chargers added a new man to its roster that's more than just a one-position player. On Wednesday, the team signed former Steelers player David Johnson to a 2-year contract. The 6'2", 260-pound veteran has been listed as a tight end, but as a blocker and with his experience as a fullback, Johnson will be able to fill multiple roles for the team. Over 4 seasons with the Steelers, he appeared in 52 games, recording 22 catches for 216 yards and 1 touchdown in the process. And on that note, Chargers general manager Tom Telesco seems to be a winner among Indiana Colt players. On Tuesday, former Colts running back Donald Brown joined the Chargers with a 3-year, $10 million contract. But that's not all. 48 hours later, Chargers announced former Colt linebacker Cavell Connor was also signed to a 3-year deal. He's the fifth Colt player to join the Chargers under Tom Telesco, who was once with the Colts. Other players that came from Indiana are linebacker Dwight Freeney, defensive end Lawrence Guy, and defensive tackle Drake Nevis. So Josh and Shakina, the Chargers are getting a lot of great players. They made it to playoff season this year. Hopefully we can expect the next. But for today, the story of the night, Aztecs.
Aztecs all the way. I just can't wait to see where they get seated in the NCAA March Madness tournament, because I know my team is not going to be there. So.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Aztecs will be there.
Go Aztecs.
Go Aztecs.
Promoting Inner Beauty, how one fundraiser gives local income teens the chance to go to prom.
And St. Patty's Day is Monday, but you may need to have your green ready before. We have When the Gaslamp plans to have their Shamrock party.
You realize